All right, you all come in and hit the like, hit the share button. Let's talk about crypto today. Let's look at the market real quick. And before I get into that, I want you all to come in, drop your city and your state and your country. Let me know what part of the world, why you having problems. Okay, remove. Let me know what part of the world you are tuning in from. Oh, and I also have to say my intro the way you all love me to say it, right? Hello, you all. So come in. Let's talk about crypto real quick. Hit the like, hit the share button. And this is more for my Facebook people, my Facebook audience. I see a lot of different posts and difference of opinion about selling and trading crypto. And my message, my channel, does not, my philosophy, my vision does not promote the selling or trading out of crypto. And this is why. This is why, as you all are coming in, make sure you hit that like and share button. Because if you are a trader, you don't really understand what you're trading out of and trading into, in my opinion, right? You do not understand what you're trading out of and trading into. Let me break it down and make it simple and plain for you. In 1933, during the Great Depression, there were people that were forced to give up their gold. They either had 10 years in jail and or a $10,000 fine or both, right? 10 years imprisonment and or a $10,000 fine or both. And so with that being said, there were some people, right? The wealthy, we knew that only the wealthy during that time had gold because gold is real money. In the Constitution of the United States, it is still written that gold is real money. And so that's why I educate you all about getting God's money necessarily over government's money. However, the people that could keep their gold, kept their gold, right? The people that could hide it, bury it in the backyard somewhere, they kept it. The reason being, as my camera is moving on its own, okay? The reason being is because they understood that the future value of gold will be higher of that than cash. Now, let me Google that. And you might be asking me right now, well, Queen, what does that have to do with crypto in 2024 going into 2025? What the Great Depression and the price of gold in 1933 have to do with crypto now in 2024, 2025? That's a great question. If you're thinking that, you didn't type it, but let me answer that for you so I can make it correlate and you don't think that I'm wasting your time in this intro, first 5 minutes, by explaining this. Because it won't profit me. It won't do me any profit. I'm trying to help you out financially. This is not going to financially help me, whether you invest in crypto or not. But let's get that straight. Hello, Roger and Rodney. Thank you all for tuning in and saying hello. Listen, it's not like people give back to me anyway when I give for free. It's not like they say, Queen, now they'll show me their portfolio and say, hey, I listened to you and now I'm up, hundreds or thousands of dollars, but they never say, what's your cash app? I want to give you a donation of appreciation. They very seldom do that, even though I've helped them make money now. So it makes me know, never mind if you invest in crypto or not. It's for your financial future. But for the people that may be uneducated about what they have in their hands and will cash out just because they have profits, we are just starting this bull run. This is going to last starting in 2025 up to 2026. So you're selling yourself short. Now, many people tell me, and they know they're not being honest, right? They say, well, Queen, yes, I profit out. I took my gains. And I want you to understand that when you take your gains, you also lose your percentage of crypto. For example, if you had one whole Bitcoin, one entire Bitcoin, and you took out $2,000 profit, now you're going to have a 0.8 of a Bitcoin. When you sell your profit, you sell your percentage. You don't keep the whole amount of crypto. So in other words, you lose the quantity, the amount of cryptos that you had at the same time. So you're taking away from your future value of the amount of coins that you could have had and capitalized upon, which we are in a capitalistic country or corporation rather. When you do that, don't think, oh yeah, I'm just taking $4,000 out the top, and now I have my initial investment. Well, that may be true. You may have your initial investment back, but you don't have the same amount of tokens you had before you sold. So that takes away from your future investment. Will they flip the switch soon for the bankers' cryptos? Okay, I'll answer that later. But let me get back to 1933, the Great Depression, the price of gold per ounce. Let me Google that real quick. What was the price of gold, right? In 1933, during the Great Depression, the price of gold, I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this, because this is a teaching moment, a teachable moment. The only people that tell you to sell your profits, take your profits, and keep your initial investment, I don't think they are people that understand money and finances and understand the trends and understand the past and connect that with the present. Because if they did, knowing that the bull run only happens every 4 years, they would not dare tell you to sell right now unless you had some type of financial emergency. But what I see for most people is they sell and they go out and buy liabilities. They go out and buy a new vehicle. They go on a shopping spree. They go out and splurge themselves to a dinner, a steak, seafood, something that they probably could not have afford. They don't do productive things with their profits, like pay out bad debt that's eating up their cash flow. They don't do that in most cases. So give the full education, in my opinion, when you tell people to sell. Now, some people say, well, I sell or we sell and we buy other assets. I don't believe that. You know why? Because the biggest asset class right now that's giving you gains like this is crypto. Real estate is overpriced. So you can't make me believe that you're selling crypto and buying real estate that's overpriced. And crypto right now, in my opinion, is still underpriced. And we could possibly, during this bull run in the next 2 to 3 years, see a 500K Bitcoin. There's no greater asset available right now for a return on your cash. So the price of gold in 1933 was $32, $32.32. I should remember that, right? $32.32 per ounce. Now, this was equal, the government set price was $20.67, which they're saying is equal to $487 in 2023. Now, let's look at the price of gold in 2023, or no, 2024. So $32.32 per ounce. In 2024, it's expected to be between $2,421 and $3,000 per ounce. Now, I know you may be thinking, well, Queen, that was years ago. Who would hold on to their gold or whatever for that amount of years in our time? Great question. People that are thinking generational wealth. See, cash has depreciated since 1933. So the people that knew what the true asset was, they knew that gold is money, right? And they knew that cash is government's money and gold is God's money that has intrinsic value. Gold, silver, all of that has intrinsic value. So the depreciation rate of cash since 1933, right, because of what happened to money, the depression, and I'm telling you this because I'm connecting you the past with the present. There was an Emergency Banking Act in 1933. So when we ask ourselves, how much value has the dollar lost? See, this is smart people held on to the real asset. That's the point I'm driving home to you all. They held on to the real asset. They took the highs and the lows and the reversal. Did you all know that when people first got into Shiba Inu, for example, that Shiba Inu, they had thousands of Shiba Inu, of SHIB tokens, and their portfolio showed them that SHIB was only worth $2, and they held on for 2 years longer, and because they kept the quantity of SHIB that they had, they kept the amount, they kept the thousands, and they didn't sell. These people became multimillionaires from Shiba Inu, but one day in that portfolio, it was showing $2 worth of value according to the cash dollar amount. So the dollar, right, since 1933 has lost 96% of its value. 96% of its value. So $100 in 1933, it will take $2,428 to equal the value of $100 in 1933. It takes $2,428 to equal up to that. Now, that's my first 12 minutes of just giving you all, some of you all, a financial lesson if you are trading out crypto for cash, of what you're doing. If you don't have some type of essential need or emergency for that money, you're trading assets, the future of assets, for depreciating cash. That's what you're doing, because you don't understand what you hold in your phone or your portfolio at this time. So let's talk about it. And then I'm going to show you our Wall Street's prediction for Bitcoin. This is literally going to shock you, but let's look at the market right now. We have Bitcoin at $90,000. Ooh, sold 234. Bump, if anyone is holding bump. Meme coins are going to be big. SUI, $3.87. I'm waiting on the dip to get more SUI. And again, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not your financial advice. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing because this is public conversation. But you don't get it. That does not mean that you do what I do, right? But when this dips, I'm getting more SUI. I want more in my portfolio. You all, it is so important who you listen to. I asked someone that was a network marketer at the time. I was in a network marketing company with this person, and Solana had dipped below $10. And I asked that person, I said, who knew nothing about crypto? They knew everything about network marketing, but very little about crypto. And I took that person's advice. Don't do that. Learn from my mistakes, right? And I said, should I buy more Solana? It's under $10 right now. It's like, oh no, Solana is having technical issues and they won't fix. You all, because of that, I have only 25 sold. Had I not listened to that person, I would have at least 100 today. I do believe Solana will reach well above 1,000 during this bull run. We have Casper, that's connection with the Bitcoin blockchain technology, that's at 15 cents. I do hold quite a bit of Casper in my bag. Also, I know you all are asking me about all the X's, right? The XRP, the XLM, the XDC. But I want to also bring you updated information about ADA, Cardano, and Bitcoin. What's going on with that if you already don't know? Hi, Queen. What's up with she? What do you mean, what's up with she? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. What's up with it? What you mean? It's in the green today. It's in the green. So HDC, XRP, XLM. Now, to answer this question, I do think that the flip is going to switch. We saw an all-time yearly high for XRP. Yesterday, they hit well over $1. And with that being said, with Gary Gensler, with Trump coming in and saying that he's going to replace Gensler, I do believe that the scrutiny and the suppression of XRP will be lifted going into 2025, 2026, especially the 2026 year when it's more adopted by global banks. Notice I said global banks. This is the bank's technology, the bankers token, all of those. XLM is more like the people's global technology for the peoples, the big global institutions like Walmart, Costco, those big global institutions, XLM. And then we have XDC that also will play a part in the global financial. Notice I'm saying global, not local, right? Not just the United States. These are global currencies and coins. So the SEC chair replaced Gary Gensler. Very bullish, very great for the crypto industry. A lot more pro Bitcoin. And I used to tell people that, you know, getting in at Bitcoin at $80,000 is you waited too late. But let me tell you, Bitcoin will be a $1 million asset class. Thank you. XRP $1.30 on Coinbase. Bitcoin will be a $1 million asset class. It's never too late. You can dollar cost average. I'm not on here to answer the how do I buy anything. I'm not on here to answer that. But you know, get you a crypto wallet. I'm not on here to really answer that. I just educate at that point. But just go to your app, download your crypto wallet. You got crypto.com. You have Coinbase. I don't like Coinbase particular, but I do have some coins in Coinbase. You have Upload. You got Gemini, right? So just upload and put all your documents, identification documents in with those apps. Altcoins. What do you know about a coin called Crow with Knife? Do you think it would be 100x? Beautiful grand risings to you as well. Yes, I do have Crow with Knife. You all got me all over everywhere today, honey. Y'all got me everywhere today. I do hold Crow with Knife. I definitely think it could be a 30 to 50x, right? And yeah, yes, I do hold. But I want to talk to you all about. Okay, I will highlight that. I want to talk to you all about ADA. Nobody's coming here talking about ADA, but ADA is making big moves. I'm not sure how the sound will sound when I share it, because for some reason when I share video content, the sound plays at a high speed, right? But ADA has made big moves. Charles Hawkins with Bitcoin. I just want to let you all know. And sometimes we want all of the familiar things. And what's popular, nothing wrong with popularity. But I'm telling you, ADA and Bitcoin, real world asset, 100 trillion. in the market, I have thousands of ADA, and they have collaborated with Bitcoin contracts, with Bitcoin for small contract, and it's called Bit.ios, BITIOS. Thank you all. Please hit that like button. Again, let me see. Can I change my settings? See if something is playing too loud, but this may play a little faster than what you can hear or sound like a cartoon type character, but I'm going to hit the play button anyway. And you all let me know how the sound is.
Dollars of real world assets that are waiting to enter the cryptocurrency space. There's $100 trillion of global markets that the cryptocurrency space can expand to. And cryptocurrencies will enter mainstream consumers' everyday lives, and all Fortune 500 companies will adopt them. That is the reward for cooperation. That is the reward for objectivity, and that's the reward for fairness. There are $20 trillion of real world assets that are waiting to enter the cryptocurrency space. There's $100 trillion of global markets that the cryptocurrency space can expand to, and cryptocurrencies will enter mainstream consumers' everyday lives, and all Fortune 500 companies will adopt them. That is the reward for cooperation. That is the reward for objectivity, and that's the reward for fairness. There are $20 trillion of real world assets that are waiting to enter the cryptocurrency space. There's $100 trillion of global markets that the cryptocurrency space can expand to, and cryptocurrencies will enter mainstream consumers' everyday lives.
Okay, so you are saying it's muffled, and I don't know what's going on with it, but just been having it issue for a while. But again, I'm not here to persuade anybody. Just telling you, you're not too late. That our cash currency has lost 96% of its value since 1933. I am very confident, unfortunately, that the United States will probably enter into a World War III. Trump has made it very, very clear that any country looking to dump the United States dollar, right, he's going to war with. And I don't know what they'll tell you all the purpose of this war is, but I'm telling you that's going to be the purpose of this war. And because other countries are and already have dumped the United States dollars, we have BRICS nation, or they're moving back, and other countries will adopt these cryptocurrencies as well. This is going to be a global change. We can see ADA, Cardano, last I looked, it was, $10 or more. And then, again, I don't predict prices. I'm not into price prediction, but with this new collaboration, ADA is 74 cents right now. So with this new collaboration with Bitcoin, sounds like Trump is going to war with BRICS nation. I think that's what you're trying to say. Well, in order for any currency to be transitioned out and a new currency system to come in, war has to happen. Like, that's inevitable, because you having Trump saying that he wants America to be the crypto capital of the world. And you should ask yourself why. Well, the country, just like during 1933, right? The country that controls the gold or the currency, and or crypto in this case, will have the power. We have the financial power. So that's why his big push of crypto capital of the world is going on. We got ADA at 73 cents right now because of that. And so when you're selling out future finances of money and artificial intelligence and technology for old money that's devaluing and that's depreciating, my question to you is why? As we got Pepe Unchained, layer 2 meme coin. I'm just gonna look at that since that's under my advertising. But you have new Cardano partnership to unlock Bitcoin's $1 billion liquidity. This is why Bitcoin will be $1 million asset class. $1 million asset class. And I've gone on record telling people if you can only afford to get 0.0.1 of a Bitcoin, a small percentage in your portfolio, if you're early, then I mean, you know, if you're new to this, it's still going to be worth it because of what Bitcoin is going. But you'll have your larger gains if you're, you know, get into altcoins and some meme coins. So Cardano announces partnership with Bitcoin OS, October 24th. Cardano blockchain revealed it will be working with Bitcoin OS to bridge Bitcoin massive liquidity that's worth $1.3 trillion. So it's going to unlock this. And ADA's decentralized finance ecosystem. This means that Cardano users and ADA investors will be able to directly and securely use Bitcoin intensive capital base and ADA's DeFi applications, also known as smart contracts. So ADA's or Cardano's open source blockchain ecosystem. This is a milestone, a new partnerships integration of BOS that this new partnership is going to also raise the Cardano value and blockchain as well. So this is a big partnership, and I did not put this in my description that I will be discussing the ADA Bitcoin partnership. I should have. And Pepe. Now, it's just, I didn't put this in here as well. Thank you so much for the $5. Shalandria, how have you been? I just was last night at the gas station and 4 ones popped up. I'm getting gas. 1111 that popped up as well. And I always tell people Deuteronomy 1:11. Most of the time I say that. Sometimes I have my other scriptures of prosperity, but Deuteronomy 1:11 is my main scripture. That may the Lord thy God, the God of our ancestors, right, bless you and increase you 1,000 times more. Whenever they make those, or you make your 11:11 donations in partnership, as I was talking about the ADA and Bitcoin partnership. And let me say this as well, you all, a lot of times since this is a Sunday, it's okay for me to go here because most of religions celebrate on Sunday, even though it's not the Sabbath, but they do. It's okay for me to go here because it's a Sunday. A lot of people do not reap what they sow because the Bible says you will reap what you sow. But this is the key point to that. People most of the time do not reap what they sow because they sow into barren land. Right? Okay, thank you, Joe. I am reading it. Your playback speed is set up to something other than normal on the YouTube video. Press. Okay, I will do that. Thank you. Right before I live stream, I'm going to play another video and see if that helps. So stay on here with me. But people sow into barren land, into barren soil, and they're not getting a return. And what I mean by that is just like if you were a farmer, you're in agriculture, and you sow into bad soil, you're not going to get a harvest. You sow into, clay, dirt, or sand, or just ground, you're not going to get a harvest. And a lot of times you all are giving to people that don't give anything to you. But the people that give you the education, information, and knowledge, you give nothing to. And then I see posts on Facebook where people are saying, my friend was in need of $300. And then a year later, I asked them, could they do my hair for me because they're a hairstylist or whatever. And they charged me $300. Well, you gave it to barren soil. You know that was an unproductive, unfit person to give to. But because they had a need and you had a seed, you gave to them. Just because people have a need in the Bible does not mean they are worthy for you to give to. In fact, The woman who came to Jesus and said, Jesus, I'm hungry. He said, who am I to give the children's bread to the dog? He called the woman a dog. And she humbled herself and said, Lord, even the dogs deserve to eat from the master's table. In fact, when the man wanted the healing and he complained, right? And he came to Jesus and he said, everybody go to the pool of Bethesda, and nobody else will put me in when the angels come to stir up the waters for healing. And Jesus said, well, if you want to be healed, you have to do your part first. Jesus didn't just have mercy on that person. He said, you pick up your bed and you walk. That's why I'm not on here to give people free advice and never give anything to me. That's not what I do. Even though some people can pick it up and they're you know, they can run with it and they'll connect the dots, but I'm not here to help you step by step. You don't receive a reward where you have not invested. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to tell you step by step what to do, how to do. No, because we're not in partnership together. That's not my responsibility. All right, so that was my spiel. William says, good afternoon. You've been therapy for years. Thank you. And that's why I am not feel no type of way pressure. No type of way pressure to help you prepare for what's to come. Now, if you don't want to get in crypto, at least you can do is visit my website, millimoves.com, and patronize the website and invest in gold and silver. And that will, I don't give much of anything back from it anyway, probably a couple of cents on the dollar. But at least in helping yourself, you can help me a little bit because I'm giving you the information. Because guess what? Gold and silver will be used to reset this currency system. Why? Because it is money. Now let's look at this price prediction, and I'm going to see if I can. I may not can adjust my settings. I might have to get my daughter to do it because I don't know anything about it. Let's see. And I'm logging out. That's all I have to say. And let me find a YouTube video. I want to find one that's talking about and see can I fix my speed. Someone says off topic, look at your nails. See, my nails are beautiful. They are my natural, authentic nails. They are not artificial. They're not fake. After I went through a divorce, they began to grow astronomically. And my message behind my nails is um, that even when you are going through the toughest times in life, right, that growth can still happen. So I'm keeping my nails. And I actually cut them down for they used to be longer than this because I'm tired of people wearing fake nails. Now I do wear crochet in my hair, but that's because I work out, I sweat. I don't feel like keeping my natural hair at the part. So yeah, that was our topic, but I have much pride in my nails. And hey, most women that wear long nails, like Cardi B and all the rappers, they have money. They are very they are six-figure women that wear long nails. The rappers, even though they're judged. All right, let's see if this bottom. So Jay, I'm gonna listen to you. Jay, it was on normal. I hit the setting wheel and the playback speed was on normal. So what I did was made it really, really slower. I think this is the slowest speed. Stable volume. And we're gonna see if that helps. If not, then I'm logging out, but we're gonna see. If I just make the volume slower, if that'll help.
Nation states work.
I think that's too slow.
Ultimately, the way business ought to be done in the 21st century. And while we have made enormous technological strides, we have yet to make the equivalent strides in growth and adoption. And that's something that we all have to focus on. So when we look to 2025 in particular, I think we as an ecosystem can make enormous strides in becoming the DeFi layer for Bitcoin. I think we can make enormous strides in utilizing the budget processes of Cardano, however difficult it may be to get one passed, and what compromises have to be made to allow us to fund and grow the vital entities within the Cardano ecosystem to get us where we need to go. There's going to be a lot of strategies that come out over the next 3 to 6 months that are going to require an enormous amount of attention, care, discipline, and rigor to execute. I'm going to be involved in those, and I'm here to fight because I want to see this technology in every home. I want to see this technology running every nation state, and I want to see this technology on every single cell phone, working with every person in the world, because everybody deserves to have a solid foundation for truth to grow and foster a better relationship with others and have people.
Okay, so that was just the first video. Good morning to you, D.0.G.E. No problem about my nails, no problem at all. I don't know how that playback speed worked, but I will go back and look at it. But all I know is ADA is partnered with Bitcoin to unlock thousands of Bitcoin, which is going to pump ADA as well. And there is a place for crypto as well. And altcoins, again, Solana, definitely $1,000 asset class. And yes, if you want to add something to that merch with BTC, you can. I saw you just came in. Thank you for saying hello. Another thing, Shalandria, is if you're still on here, I want you to look at Debtbox. Debtbox pumped back up to $1,000 yesterday. So if you're still holding in the debt, look at that. I'm going to Pepe and Unchanged. They have a pre-sale going on. This is on a layer 2. I just, looked at the ad. I'm not promoting this or saying to get it. However, I'm going to look more in depth with that. I do think that Pepe and Pepe, the yellow and gold, will make trends as well. Shiba Inu, I've been telling you all, Shiba Inu and D.0.G.E, the Department of Government Efficiency, will connect with banks as well to accept payments with banks for credit card mortgages as well. So if you don't want to hold your sheep or D.0.G.E anymore, you can politely give it to me in donations if that's what you want to do. I believe in Shiba and D.0.G.E and those, especially D.0.G.E. We saw D.0.G.E pump, and a lot of these pumps are just to get retail investors or everyday people that really don't understand crypto to get you to sell out, to get you to cash out your thousands, not understanding that the bigger amount is coming in a year or two. Right? Texas holding, that's right, Texas holding them. And people really don't understand. If you're not in a financial buying situation, or you're not trying to pay out bad debts to get additional cash flow so you can start investing for this crypto bull run, why are you cashing out of crypto for a depreciating asset like cash that has lost 96% of its purchasing power? If you don't need cash, then why are you losing this asset that can position you to generational wealth and position that you will never have to work again another day in your life? Because a lot of people don't understand assets, liability, and investing. You cannot become a multimillionaire or even a millionaire with a consumer mindset. You don't think the economy knows that it's Christmas time? And a lot of people are going to cash out their gains, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 to go Christmas shopping. You don't think they know that? They have to continue to boost the economy. And you all, as I said earlier, this does not benefit me. I'm just passionate about helping you to stop being a slave for money and put your money to work for you and to get a financial education and understand being a consumer, being an investor. Most people work all their life. They never held real money in their hand. They don't have any gold. They don't have any silver. This is going to be used to reset the currency system as well. Go to millermoves.com, stack up, put yourself on automatic delivery, automatic shipment, become an automatic millionaire. Going out here, buying gifts that you can create Christmas any time of the year. And if you really knew the true meaning of Christmas, which is not even biblical, you wouldn't put that pressure on yourself. Do you know some people take out a loan against their IRS refund just to spend it, pre-spend that money for Christmas gifts because of the pressure of getting their kids or their loved one things for Christmas? Tell your kids to hold on in 2 years and you're going to make a move that's going to set them up for life, generational wealth, and you all can have Christmas every month of the year, every week, every day if you choose, but it's going to take discipline. And it's going to take knowledge of understanding. And some of these kids are too spoiled anyway. Some of their behavior doesn't even grant that they get, I don't mean no harm, but I've never seen 1 and 2-year-old have $100, $1,000 parties. Your child turning 2 and you spent $1,000 on a party for your 2-year-old. Whatever it happened to give them one cake and ice cream and inviting their friends over and just letting them play. All these decorations and decors. I mean, of course, the business people, they'll pay you to decorate for all that stuff, you know, but whatever happened to enjoying the simple things in life? I don't know. But it's your money. Do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, as for me and my household and my daughter, we know that we are building for the future. And we are crypto investors. And when this real estate market crash, then we'll convert our crypto into real estate and have more multi-units. And I might even have an academy for youth. I have a vision for an academy that's going to teach and prepare our youth not only for vocational trade, but for AI technology that's coming ahead, and to restructure education as it is now, specifically public education. And that's my vision. That's my goals for my crypto profits, right? I'm signing out. You all have a great rest of your day. Hit the like, hit the share button. Make sure that you are subscribed to me on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Happy day. Queen out. Hold them and fold them. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them, baby. This is not the time to fold. Not the time to fold. Give yourself 1 or 2 years. We're going to be on a 4-year bull run. Hold them. Don't fold them.